night on Boatshow.tv. It's the ultimate in luxury on the water, the Riviera 5400, the newest and best powerboat. The Friday night special is a tradition at the Richmond Yacht Club. Novices race around the buoys. Checking the weather is one of the most important things you can do, and Coast Guard tell us how. We continue the Volvo IPS Challenge and much more on Boatshow.tv.
Hi, I'm John. Today we're looking at the fabulous new Riviera 5400. It's the latest model from the Riviera factory in Australia. A beautiful boat, just the sort of thing that you'd like to spend some time aboard. At the back of the 5400 sports shop we've got a huge platform, and one of the beauties of the platform is that it's electro-hydraulic and it lowers right down into the water, makes it easy to launch the dinghy, makes it easy to get in and out of the water. Quite simple. Press of a button and down she goes. When the platform's down, you can launch the dinghy from the garage. You can also launch it when it's up, so you've got that option either way. But again, opening the garage is simple. It's electrically operated. It's a big garage. It'll hold a 3.8 metre dinghy and a 15 horsepower engine. Once more, push of a button, and up she comes. We're standing in the cockpit of the Riviera Sports Yacht 5400. This is the entertainment hub of the boat. It's obviously a great place to sit, a great place to enjoy with friends. It's also the place, logically, I think you'd spend a lot of time. You do most of your cooking out here. You can do it year round. We've got these curtains that extend well back into the cockpit, giving you plenty of protection. And the galley here, the outdoor galley, is quite spectacular. I open this up. There's a teppanyaki plate. There's a grill plate, and something that really appeals to me is the fact there's even an extractor fan in here, pulling all those fumes out of the cockpit, outside the boat, so that this is a pleasant area to be in summer or winter. This is obviously a very pleasant place to be here in the cockpit of the Riviera 5400. There's a sliding sunroof, electrically operated, for a nice sunny day. A bit overcast today, so we've got it closed. Another beauty is the fact this window here opens up, giving you an excellent flow into the saloon. Very social layout. So when you come inside into the saloon, through these big sliding doors, they're pretty substantial doors, but they push all the way away, so you've got a really nice easy entry. You come straight into this entertainment unit here. It also contains the C-Zone screen. That's where all your pre-programmed modes in the boat are controlled. Very easy to use. TV, rather special. You can see it from anywhere in the boat, I'm told. You just push the button, and out she comes, and you can adjust where you want it to stop. It'll come all the way around and out. Underneath we've got a fridge. We've got lots of fridges actually. They're all drawers, which is quite nice. You just pull out nice and easy. We've also got a wine cooler, because you need a wine cooler. Inside you've got a fully equipped galley as well. It's interesting that Riviera uses electric. All the hobs are electric. There's no gas on this boat. Nice marble look. Synthetic bench tops, nice and solid. Covers on the sink here that gives you plenty of workspace. There's a nice big bin in here, and underneath all the things you'd expect to find. Fridges on this side, the dishwasher underneath. Again, these are all drawers, quite generous size. There are 3 of them on board, 3 of them inside the saloon, so plenty of refrigeration.
Learning to sail and learning to race is what the Richmond Cruising Club's Friday night special is all about.
So this is a Friday night series at Richmond Yacht Club. So we volunteer the boat and we get crew who come out with us that the club gives us. So every second Friday we're out here sailing with a different crew. Great. Great for them, great for us. It makes us get out of here, any weather. Really good. So we're gonna start heading for the start line because we've only got a minute and a half, so we're going. Okay, we've got 1 minute? Okay, we're racing. So see, we go. I can't go below him because he's right here. To go up there, it's going to make it hard for Gary to hold that sail out. Oh, we might be in front. I might be able to. Yeah, we're going to get in front. It's okay. All right, we're going to go this way, Gary, a bit.
There we go. Well, we had a terrible start and we're lying probably about second. We're going to go down to Torpedo Buoy, which is down there. And then we're going to go across over to Resolution, which is over there where those moored yachts are. And then we're going to go up the harbour to the finish line. So it's a fairly short course.
Ford made a great car. Mag and Turbo made it my car.
For 30 years, Boating New Zealand has delivered the best local coverage of launches, trailer boats and yachts with local boats and local conditions. Boating New Zealand from shops, supermarkets, service stations and subscription. Subscribe for the super low price of $87 and get 12 copies of New Zealand's #1 boating magazine, plus get free access to the online version of the mag. Download the Boating Magazine app now from iTunes or Google Play, free on tablet, computer and phone. Subscribe now for this very special offer. Go to our website or ring 0508 692 628 to subscribe now. If you love watching NZBoatshow.tv, then we have a prize for you. Go to NZBoatshow.tv/2016 Coast Guard, register with your email and mobile, and be in to win 1 year's free Coast Guard membership courtesy of NZBoatshow.tv.
Tristram Marine, home of New Zealand's largest boat showroom and manufacturing plant. Tristram Boats, powered by Yamaha. Designed and crafted in New Zealand for all your offshore adventures. Visit tristramboats.com.
Ford made a great car. Mag and Turbo made it my car.
Welcome back. The race is halfway through. Let's see how the novice crew of Flo Joe are going.
There's 8 races and they're every second Friday night. We should be ahead, but we're actually looking about second at the moment. But this boat goes a lot better on the wind than it does downwind, so I would hope that once we get round, we should be able to show a few legs.
Pull it. You can. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, and just a fraction more. Okay, topping lift down, Jen. Put it down, Jen. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Well done. When you look back there, they're not too far behind. But so there's quite a few boats back there that'll have a handicap that could still catch us. So, but this is fun. It's good having a bit of competition. We're doing okay. We might have gained. We're trying to cover titanium. So titanium was catching us. So we're putting covering tacks. So it is nice to beat him. But he's a racing boat. It's nice to be in front of him. So the last 3 or 4 tacks have solely been to keep him on top of him. But we're doing okay. We're good. So if we can't get across the line from here first, there's something seriously wrong.
the most important thing out on the water is the weather. It can turn on you in a heartbeat. Ray tells us how to check it.
Hi, Ray here. It's not a bad day, but conditions can change pretty quickly out on the water. Never take the marine weather conditions for granted. You can get live marine weather updates via Marine VHF radio or by tuning into the marine forecast on your local Coast Guard Nowcasting VHF channel. Check out the Coast Guard app. It provides up-to-the-minute live forecast, including wind and tides. Search for Coast Guard app online to get it on your smartphone. Don't forget, if the weather turns really nasty and the worst happens, Coast Guard will have you back.
Now for more on the amazing IPS revolution from Volvo Penta. It's part 2, docking your boat.
I'm Dominic Gullick, and together with Volvo Penta expert Hannah Ljungqvist, we're going to put the company's products through their paces in a series of performance challenges. This is the Volvo Penta Boating Challenge. When Volvo Penta launched their joystick with the IPS system some 10 years ago, it was a unique innovation, a propulsion system controlled by a joystick. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Dominic.
Are you feeling up for this today?
Absolutely. What do you have in store for me?
Let's find out. In this challenge, I'll take an inboard boat with shaft installation and joystick and drive through a slalom course before docking. Hannah has a boat with an IPS driveline, and as she's a more experienced driver, she'll have a tougher challenge. She has to reverse into a tightly packed port before docking sideways between two boats. And she has to beat my time doing it.
Dominic, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, Hannah.
Go!
I can't believe how smooth this is. This is easy. It's like child's play.
And here comes the docking.
I've got a little surprise for Hannah. I am not going to lose this challenge.
Wow, he nails it. Dominic?
You made it in 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Undefeated champion. I rule.
Yeah, that was pretty okay.
But I'll beat you.
Now to Club Marine TV, where Doug is going to give us the lowdown on how to use flares.
There are 3 main types of flares that we use in Australia. Doug, can you tell us what they are and what they're used for?
Yeah, first of all, we've got an orange handheld smoke flare that's used during the daytime. Then there's a red distress flare that's used for night. Again, it's handheld. And for those people that are going to be a fair way from shore or out in open water, there's a red parachute flare that fires a flare 300 metres up into the air and then sinks underneath the parachute. The way that you use these, for the 2 handheld flares, they've actually got a handle on the bottom of them. The first thing you've got to think about is which way is the wind blowing, because you don't want the smoke blowing back into the boat or into your face for that matter. So it's a matter of the 2 handheld flares have got a screw cap on the top. If you undo the screw cap, there's a trigger mechanism there that you need to pull and it will fire. So that the process is you need to take the cap off, fire it, extend your arm away from your face, away from anything else that it can burn, hold it up and let it extinguish itself. They'll fire for about 60 seconds. When they're out into the water with them, you don't want it back in the boat, too dangerous. The red parachute flares are a little bit different. They're a lot larger. You still hold them about the middle on these, and they've got a cap on the bottom you need to remove. Once you remove that cap from the bottom, it's got a trigger mechanism there you pull to fire. It will then fire a flare about 300 metres up into the air, and it'll sink slowly under a parachute.
If you do find yourself in a situation where you do need to use your flares, when's the best time to do that?
The best time to use the flares, obviously, is when there's a vessel, shore, or an aircraft in sight, otherwise you're just going to waste them.
What about expiry? Do they have a lifespan?
All flares have an expiry date written on the side of them. They've got a lifespan of 3 years from the date of manufacture. The other thing that's written on all flares, and everyone should take note of this, they have instructions on them on how to use them, and they should read them first.
Most boating clubs and marine groups hold regular safety demonstrations. So if you want to see how flares work firsthand, contact your local club or authority.
Ford made a great car. Mag and Turbo made it my car.
For 30 years, Boating New Zealand has delivered the best local coverage of launches, trailer boats and yachts with local boats and local conditions. Boating New Zealand from shops, supermarkets, service stations and subscription. Subscribe for the super low price of $87 and get 12 copies of New Zealand's #1 boating magazine, plus get free access to the online version of the mag. Download the Boating Magazine app now from iTunes or Google Play, free on tablet, computer and phone. Subscribe now for this very special offer. Go to our website or ring 0508 692 628 to subscribe now. If you love watching NZBoatshow.tv, then we have a prize for you. Go to NZBoatshow.tv/2016 Coast Guard. Register with your email and mobile and be in to win 1 year's free Coast Guard membership courtesy of NZBoatshow.tv.
Tristram Marine, home of New Zealand's largest boat showroom and manufacturing plant. Tristram Boats, powered by Yamaha. Designed and crafted in New Zealand for all your offshore adventures. Visit tristramboats.com.
Ford made a great car. Mag and Turbo made it my car.
Welcome back to NZBoatshow.tv. Let's continue to look at the amazing Riviera 5400.
Another nice feature of this boat, there's a breakfast bar, something I think would be quite useful. The stools are actually fixed to the floor because this boat does go places, and that's pretty important. But once you come forward and sit yourself in this rather luxurious helm seat, you probably wouldn't want to go anywhere else. Really good visibility right around. Huge helm console, a couple of big 15-inch Garmin multifunction displays. You've got displays for just about anything you could ever want. You've got the joystick control which you'd use in your docking manoeuvres. This boat has a pair of Volvo IPS drives which are pod drives and they rotate, or you can use the conventional controls once you're underway and getting the boat up onto the plane. Right, I'm coming down the companionway, nicely lit. You've got the windscreen above you, so it's a nice bright space. Down into the guest accommodation, we've got one cabin over here. It's a bunk room, just two simple bunks and a hanging locker, but reasonably roomy, certainly something for the kids, but plenty big enough for adults as well. On this side, we've got the shared bathroom. So this is the second heads in the boat, it's also the day head. Again, it's a good size, you know, the shower box is really a decent size. It's not, it's fully enclosed as well, and we've got a decent size Dometic electric toilet. Nice cabinetry, plenty of light, which is great to see in a bathroom, and this is semi-ensuite as well. It opens onto the guest cabin in the bow. We're standing in the guest cabin in the bows. It's a generous size for a bow cabin. There's a good size hanging locker, quite a bit of storage either side. We've got air conditioning ducting right round. This is a feature of all of the guest cabins. Each of them is air conditioned, a nice luxury to have. We've got an overhead hatch. It's got insect screens and also a day screen, so you can shut out the light if you want to have a snooze down here during the day. Ensuite or semi-ensuite, a door into the bathroom. I'm sitting downstairs in this very, very plush master cabin in the Riviera 5400. It's a centre cabin. It's underneath the saloon, making this a really large cabin, full width. The full beam of the boat is used for this cabin. There's entertainment units. There's a proper dressing space for the lady of the boat, and of course there is this rather unusual chaise longue. I'm standing in the ensuite bathroom, which is pretty luxurious. It's fully lined, rather plush fittings, bench tops, everything you'd expect in an upmarket kind of a domestic bathroom. Big shower cabinet, full head height, and plenty of room to move around. You know, for a boat, this is pretty decent. There's even enough room to sit on the toilet comfortably, which is not always the case in a boat. Because this is a boat that you'd stay away for, you know, decent amounts of time. They've got a washing machine dryer tucked away in here by the main master cabin door. A little bit tight to reach down in there, but at least you can get your washing not only washed but also dried. So this is the Riviera 5400 sports yacht. Riviera, the factory, has really lifted the bar with this vessel. It's an extremely popular model. I think it's going to go extremely well in this market and in Australia, and already they're struggling to keep up with the orders.
We've seen part one of the challenge. Can Hannah, using IPS, park the boat and beat the time?
Yeah, that's what you think, Hannah. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Okay, Hannah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, get set, go.
Now I'll turn the boat around and drive backwards.
Now for my surprise.
What's that?
That's eggs. You've got to dock without breaking them. A Volvo Penta love to boast about the precision of their joystick. So I think this will be a perfect challenge, don't you?
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Impress me. Or a little more.
Oh, come on.
Oh, so close. That's it, it's all over. Time's up.
Come on, give me another shot. I was so close.
One more try. Fresh eggs.
This is a quite tricky maneuver, I have to admit that.
If you succeed, pancakes are on me.
Almost there.
Little bit more. Getting closer. Oh! You definitely won't get closer than that.
There are 3 major yacht races on the annual New Zealand calendar. One of the oldest and one of the most important is the 120-mile race from Auckland to Russell, known as the Coastal Classic.
Yeah, the race started in 1981, Labour weekend, and it's been going every year since then. The race has always started just off Devonport Wharf, just under North Head, and it sails straight up the coast and finishes just off Russell. So it's 120 miles up the coast. It's a really interesting, challenging piece of New Zealand coastline to race up that's very attractive on the way. And it's also a good length. It's just basically 120 miles, which is for most people a challenge in itself. It's the longest race that most people will do each year. I did the very first race in 1981 on a little trimaran, just two-handed. So I've had a real sense of wanting to do something all the time which is at the forefront of the race and innovative, and so joining the single-handed division seemed pretty natural. One person's got to do the job of 6 to 7 with just two hands and attend all the various requirements of the boat, the navigation, the watch keeping, the sail trimming, looking after yourself, so it's a really big challenge. There's about 9 divisions based on the boat size and their performances, and there's also some cruising divisions, there's 2 multi-hull divisions, and there's a 2-handed division as well. So we're trying to cater for all different combinations of boats, including more cruising orientated boats that are keen just to make it an adventure. Well, we're hoping for about 140 boats at this stage. That seems to be a really good number for us to handle, and it's been consistent like that for the last 2 or 3 years, so we're expecting around 140 yachts. There's no other fleet that's anything like that size for any events of that type in New Zealand, so it's proving to be an enduring, popular race for New Zealand sailors. The race is always a challenge, and I think it's both a challenge and an adventure. So I think these days people are always looking for challenges for their crew, and they're looking for a sense of adventure, and we're really trying to promote the race now as a real adventure, and the sense of achievement for most boats when they cross that finishing line is really quite unique.
Next week on NZBoatshow.tv, we sail with a bunch of 4th formers in the Coastal Classic on Lion, New Zealand. We bring you another of our boat tests. Recently, it's been Water Safety Week, and the Coast Guard education program in schools is an important way to educate. And much, much more when NZBoatshow.tv returns next week. If you missed the TV show, you can watch us on demand at Face TV or at NZBoatshow.tv.
Made a great car. Mag and Turbo made it my car.
For 30 years, Boating New Zealand has delivered the best local coverage of launches, trailer boats and yachts with local boats and local conditions. Boating New Zealand from shops, supermarkets, service stations and subscription. Subscribe for the super low price of $87 and get 12 copies of New Zealand's #1 boating magazine, plus get free access to the online version of the mag. Download the Boating Magazine app now from iTunes or Google Play, free on tablet, computer and phone. Subscribe now for this very special offer. Go to our website or ring 0508 692 628 to subscribe now. If you love watching NZBoatshow.tv, then we have a prize for you. Go to NZBoatshow.tv/2016 Coast Guard. Register with your email and mobile and be in to win 1 year's free Coast Guard membership courtesy of NZBoatshow.tv.
Tristram Marine, home of New Zealand's largest boat showroom and manufacturing plant. Tristram Boats, powered by Yamaha. Designed and crafted in New Zealand for all your offshore adventures. Visit tristramboats.com.
Ford made a great car. Mag and Turbo made it my car.